Welcome back to another episode of Buy Smart. Today, we have a battle of the titans in the CPU world. The AMD Ryzen 5 3600 versus the AMD Ryzen 7 5700X. On my left, we have the Ryzen 5 3600, a 6-core, 12-thread beast that's been the darling of budget gamers everywhere. And on my right, the Ryzen 7 5700X, an 8-core, 16-thread monster that's here to flex its muscles and empty your wallet a bit more. Let's start with the price. Ryzen 5 3600 comes in at a very friendly $199. Meanwhile, the Ryzen 7 5700X is asking for a cool $319. For that extra $120, you could probably buy a decent used graphics card or, a small island. Reviewers appreciate the Ryzen 5 3600 for being budget-friendly, making it a great value option. On the other hand, the Ryzen 7 5700X is seen as a more premium choice, but still offers excellent value for its performance. Performance-wise, both CPUs claim to deliver ultra-fast 100+ FPS in the world's most popular games. The Ryzen 5 3600 does it with 6 cores and 12 threads. It's like the little engine that could, but with a lot more caffeine. Reviewers have praised it for gaming and content creation, noting its excellent multitasking abilities. But the Ryzen 7 5700X steps in with 8 cores and 16 threads. It's like the 3600's older, buffer brother, who spends way too much time at the gym. Reviewers highlight its exceptional performance, energy efficiency, and versatility for tasks like streaming, gaming, and demanding projects. Now, if you like living on the edge and overclocking your CPUs, the Ryzen 5 3600 maxes out at 4.2 GHz. It's like having a sports car that's fast, but still somewhat sensible. However, some reviewers have noted that the included cooler may not be sufficient for heavy loads, and recommend a third-party cooler. The Ryzen 7 5700X, on the other hand, boosts up to 4.6 GHz. This thing is like a sports car that's had a midlife crisis and decided to buy a jet engine. Reviewers commend its overclocking potential and overall performance under pressure. When it comes to cooling, the Ryzen 5 3600 comes bundled with the AMD Wraith Stealth Cooler. It's quiet, efficient, and, best of all, free. However, some users have noted it runs hot under heavy loads. The Ryzen 7 5700X, however, doesn't come with a cooler. So you'll have to shell out extra cash for one. Maybe it's because it's so hot it doesn't want to be seen in public without its fancy designer cooler. Reviewers note that while it requires an additional cooling solution, it performs exceptionally well when paired with a good cooler. Both CPUs support the Advanced Socket AM4 platform and PCIe 4.0 on XT 570 and B550 motherboards. So, no surprises here. They're like siblings who actually get along. For once. Reviewers appreciate the compatibility and ease of installation for both processors, making them versatile choices for various builds. Overall, reviewers have praised both the AMD Ryzen 5 3600 and the AMD Ryzen 7 5700X for their respective strengths. The Ryzen 5 3600 is lauded for its affordability, multitasking abilities, and excellent value, making it a top choice for budget-conscious gamers and creators. On the other hand, the Ryzen 7 5700X is celebrated for its powerful performance, energy efficiency, and versatility, making it a great option for those looking for a more premium experience. So which one should you buy? If you're on a budget and still want a fantastic gaming experience, the Ryzen 5 3600 is your go-to. But if you have some extra cash and want that additional horsepower for gaming and multitasking, the Ryzen 7 5700X is your guy. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode of Buy Smart. Leave a comment below on which CPU you think is the ultimate winner. Until next time, stay smart and happy shopping. Product links are in the description.